Hey, my love bugs. So today's outfit, I have a black custom Barbie shirt on. I have on black stretch shorts, gold pumps, black glasses, Versace on a fragrance, and I am feeling it. Walking in the city of Pittsburgh.
Rudel Saunders is the man's name. He specializes in internal medicine. According to what the medical board is saying, he solicited several patients to come to his apartment for exams that were both bogus and bizarre. Imagine having an ultrasound performed not at a medical facility, but in a doctor's bedroom. That's what Ohio's medical board says Dr. Rudel Saunders was doing, and now they've suspended his doctor's license. It all began 1 year ago on Valentine's Day. The medical board says the former resident in training at UC Medical Center was engaging in unseemly and unprofessional conduct. The board says Saunders convinced the first of 5 male patients to come to his apartment for exams that it says had no legitimate healthcare purpose. The board says Saunders falsely told the patients he needed to perform a certain number of exams as part of a training program. During the first exam in question, board members say Saunders did an ultrasound on the genitals of a man labeled Patient 1 while secretly videotaping the process. Similar exams were done in Saunders' bedroom up until about a month ago, according to this notice Saunders recently received, letting him know his medical license has been suspended. In a statement I received late this afternoon, a spokesperson for UC Health said Saunders is, quote, no longer affiliated with our institution. It appears Saunders lives in this apartment in Northside. I went there today but could not find Saunders to get his side of the story. He can request a hearing before the medical board to defend himself, but so far, such a request has not been made. Now, the medical board says what Saunders did constitutes felonies. I've been in touch with the Cincinnati Police Department to see if criminal charges are possible. It's unclear where things stand tonight. If that changes, we'll be sure to let you know. Todd Dykes, WLWT News 5.
Former UC Medical Center doctor convicted on felony charges of practicing medicine without a license. A judge issuing his decision on Rudel Saunders this morning. Investigators say Saunders lured several men to his Cincinnati apartment to perform ultrasounds. Investigators also say he secretly videotaped most of these encounters. Saunders was a resident at UC Medical Center, but was not allowed to do ultrasounds outside of the hospital or do them on his own. Earlier this year, he was acquitted on misdemeanor charges of voyeurism and sexual imposition.
So, folks, this goes without saying. This is nasty work. The name itself, Rudel Saunders. Now, I'm tempted to say, and you guys can chime in if you want, that this guy is an FBA. If you don't know what FBA is, look it up. But this is insane. I did just a quick research because this popped up on the headlines yesterday. This actually occurred 2 years ago, but he was just convicted yesterday or the day before, within the past couple of days. This guy, and let's just start off, guys. This is some folks' dream to make it into medical school, to graduate, to have residency at a prestigious place like this, University of Cincinnati. He's in Ohio, doing well. This is people, especially a black man. This is your dream, a lot of folks' dream. And here you are using it for nefarious purposes. Now, how did he get them in, JR? This dude is seriously glizzied out. But I guess he was part of a running club. And he was just, which I don't know. I think obviously these dudes got to be suspect in my opinion. Just like a lot of that one park ranger I did, I think it was in Houston, where there was because there's a lot of gay dudes tend to meet up in parks. So this dude was like, yo, either you give me some money or you're going to have to give me a Lewinsky, one of the two. And these dudes kept returning back. But what grown man, in my opinion, right? This guy's a doctor. I'm going to do an ultrasound on your nuts and your glizzy, right? Because I want to see if anything's afoot. And it's not going to be at a hospital. It's going to be at my personal apartment in my room. You have to be suspect. That's just my opinion, right? You got to be suspect. And I don't know what his argument was in terms of all this, but you're secretly videotaping, you're filming. Bro, what is going on? Why would you throw away your life like this? Maybe you can move outside. I don't know how that works here. If you lose your license and you go to another country or whatever, and practice or whatever, they accept your medical schooling, whatever. But anyway, Why would you throw away all of that training, all of that studying, just to look at some guys' glizzies and nuts? And did you select certain dudes, or were you just going around asking all the dudes in the club, hey, let me check you out? I wouldn't feel comfortable, period, just coming to a man's house. Like, me and you alone, and I'm dropping my pants for you to check me out. It's bad enough in a clinic you got to drop your pants in front of a man and have him do certain things. Whether you're getting your prostate checked out, whether you getting see if you got a hernia. All these athletes coming up, guys, in the military, all these things you have to go through, these physicals, which is bad enough when a man is doing these things. But you're going to go to a man's personal residence. He's going to invite you, and then he's going to record, and then make up a lie and said that he had to do a certain amount to become a doctor when this fool is already a doctor. Bro, whatever happens to this guy, man. So one of the dudes, just to give you guys a little more insight into this, one of the dudes went home and told his wife, he probably got a Lewinsky from this dude, which is nasty work in itself. But he went home and told his wife that he felt kind of weirded out by the whole situation, that he went to this doctor's thing. And I guess her probably thinking he probably did something to this guy. He probably got a Lewinsky from this guy or something like that. She contacted UC and was like, yo, is this something that goes on where a doctor is supposed to see patients outside? Which obviously he's not authorized to do that. Newsflash, like, bro, ladies, if a man tells you something like this, chances are he got a Lewinsky. Ain't no man in his right mind about to, even if we are in a running club. I could see if you're like, yo, doc, I'm cheating on my wife. Do you have any antibiotics? Or I got this off of this chick. I don't want to give it to my wife. Even with that being said, you don't need to drop your pants to tell your doctor that. You're just like, yo, I'm burning, something's going on, or whatever. You still don't need to do all of that. Now, you guys could say, well, JR, these guys, who would voluntarily do this? Right? And I guess he's telling you it's free, as opposed to, I would like to hear the spill that these guys went for. To be like, guys, I'm sorry. And the fact that he took this to trial, right? He took it to trial, a bench trial too, which to my understanding, when you have a bench trial, it's just the judge, right? It's not a jury trial, it's a bench trial. So he had the judge would make the determination on whether he's guilty or not in this situation. And the judge found you as guilty for being a glizzy gazer, which is nasty work, bro. Complete nasty work. You feel me? So guys, there's just some folks out here. Just imagine how much of this is undocumented, that people never report, that goes on. We hear things about women going under the knife or going to a dentist's office and getting gassed and all this stuff like that, and things happening to them and being put under anesthesia. Bro, hold these folks accountable, man. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next videos. It's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. It's your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. I am the best. Let's run it up to 1 million. Quit playing with me. Peace.